And now, the host of Nightstand, Dick Dietrich.
The clergy, men of the cloth, we count on them to be holier than thou. But when you strip away those robes, what do you see? Well, if you ever got into a game of strip poker, you know. And nobody knows more than our first guest. She came to prominence a few years ago when she first went public about a string of affairs with several religious figures. She's now detailed all these affairs in her new book entitled, Oh God, oh God, oh God, Don't Stop. Please welcome Beth Ann McClure. Welcome, Beth Ann.
Thanks for having me, Dick.
Now, Beth Ann, for those out there who haven't heard your book tape or seen the TV movie starring Meredith Baxter Birney, let's backtrack a few years to when you were 17 and you became involved with the Reverend Tommy Lee Thomas Ministries.
That's right. I started attending his Thank God I'm Forgiven rallies.
Right. Thank God I'm Forgiven, better known as TGIF.
Well, actually, I started with his youth group, Bible Youth of Biloxi.
Right. BYOB. So, when and where did you first meet Reverend Tommy?
Well, I was a volunteer answering mail. So one night I was working late, stuffing envelopes and licking stamps, and he came into my little office.
Okay, so you were stuffing and licking. Please continue.
Well, we started talking, and out of nowhere he asked me if I had ever seen the Thornbirds.
The Hornbirds? Is that the one where the wife's out of town, the guy's got a really horny maid?
No, the Thornbirds.
The Thornbirds?
The Thornbirds, the TV miniseries with Richard Chamberlain as a priest.
Oh, right, yes. I've never seen that other one I mentioned.
Well, anyway, a little bit later, Tommy Lee asked me if I wanted some communion wine. I figured, hey, he's a minister, it must be okay.
But it wasn't wine that he gave you, was it?
No, it was tequila.
He gave you tequila. Did you swallow the worm?
No.
Oh, no, people! No, don't travel to that neighborhood.
But I told him I didn't know if that was right. And he agreed with me, saying how we had to always be on guard against succumbing to the temptations of evil.
Evil such as?
Well, he put his hand on my leg and he said, this is wrong. Then he put his hand on my breast and he said, this is wrong.
Well, how wrong did he get?
Let's just say he went all the wrong way.
Wow, I mean, what are you thinking at this point, though? I mean, here you are, this young, innocent girl, no doubt wearing some simple frock with a scoop front and fresh cotton panties. And this middle-aged man is hitting on you. I mean, didn't your antenna go up? I know mine would have.
I blamed myself. I mean, he was a man of God. I thought it was my fault for tempting him.
Now, I understand this wrong-term relationship went for more than just a one-night stand.
That's right. It went on for 2 years, and after that, he passed me around the congregation.
So you were like a human collection plate.
It was awful, because then one of Tommy's friends would tell another friend, and he would tell another friend, and so on and so on.
Right. Well, you had good word of mouth. Then, of course, the scandal broke. We got all those great headlines. And it was after this that you sought refuge in the Catholic Church. Is that right?
Yes. I met this very nice priest. So one night after we'd finished counting the bingo proceeds, out of nowhere, he asked me if I've ever seen the Thornbirds. The next thing I know, he's pouring me communion wine. One thing led to another. He took me in the rectory.
Okay, Oh, let's put a plug in that kind of thinking right now.
Well, it wasn't long after that I began experimenting with other religions beyond Christianity. And eventually, I turned to Judaism.
Okay, now, of course, I know about Judaism, but for the benefit of those viewers who don't, could you explain who Judy is?
No, Judaism, I became Jewish. A Jew.
Oh, Gesundheit. Then what happened?
Next, I met this rabbi.
So you got a minister, a priest, and a rabbi. Did you guys go into a bar?
No. One night, though, this rabbi and I went to a Seder, and after everybody else left, out of nowhere, he asked me if I'd ever seen the thornbirds. Next thing I know, he's coming on to me. He put his hand on my tuchus and felt my kishkas.
Oh, my God. So at this point, you're running low on religion.
I didn't want any more religions. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, they're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
That's when I decided to beat them at their own game. So I cashed in, got an agent, a new body, and started making as much money as I could posing naked anywhere I could.
Oh.
It did wonders for my self-esteem.
Oh. What a positive person. Okay. When we come back, the Reverend Jesse Jackson will be here to complete the limerick that begins, "There once was a nun from Carolina." Stick around.
Love the feel of coarse rope on your soft, bare bottom? You could be a guest on Nightstand. Call 555-DICKY. On the next Nightstand, tragic trick-or-treat stories.
Okay, you're a white guy living in Harlem. It's Halloween night. You decide to dress up as Al Jolson. Then what happens?
Find out on Nightstand.
Welcome back. Welcome back. We've been talking to Beth Ann, who told us how she spent 3 years with the TGIF Ministries as the parish pump. My next guest is an evangelist who is also the publisher of a magazine for promiscuous clergy called Repent House. Please welcome Reverend Martin N. Lewis.
Thank you, Dick. It's a blessing to be here.
Ah, very good. Now, Reverend, you've been backstage. You heard Beth Ann's story. How do you respond?
Well, Dick, I was not only listening, but I was praying because I feel for her. I know how much she has suffered at the hands of others. But as Leviticus said to Sabiscuit, "Ye who have planteth thine seed upon another, shall ye harvest the vine that ye hath destroyed."
So what you're really saying is, he that smelteth it, dealteth it.
Very good, man. That is a big amen, Dick.
Now, you more than most men understand how easy it is for a minister to stray. Is that right?
Well, ministers are people too, Dick. We have faults and flaws. We pull up our pants one leg at a time.
And you take them off even faster.
Well, exactly. That's exactly true, and no one knows this and hurts more than these men.
And you would know about this from personal experience, am I right? You have strayed, is that correct?
Yes, indeed, I have, Dick. But all I can say is I am a man. I have foibles.
Well, I'm surprised you can sit. Where exactly did this happen?
Well, Dick, in my case, it happened outside Atlanta. You see, I was down there preaching a revival meeting, and I'd been away from my lovely wife for about 6 weeks. And I'm telling you, all of God's juices just started building up in me until I thought I was going to be like a volcano and erupt. And then it happened. There they were, right there. 2 lovely young women sitting in the front row.
Ooh, a couple of real Georgia plums, all right?
Amen, Dick. Ripe for picking. But I tried to ignore them, but I'm only a man. Yeah. So then after the service, we got to talking, and, well, one thing led to another, and I don't know what brought this on, but all of a sudden I asked them if they'd ever seen the Thornbirds.
Man, I got to get this movie.
Then, before you can say, "Give till it hurts," I sinned. And then I sinned again and again. I let down my wife. I let down my children. I let down my entire basic cable TV congregation. All because I let down my trousers.
Oh. And who can forget those photographs of you with that really unattractive prostitute who claimed she tied you up and spanked you and changed your diapers? I mean, that must have been embarrassing.
Not till I got caught. But then I asked the Lord for forgiveness. I told him, Lord, I have sinned. And he made it easy to tell everyone just how sorry I was and how for a small fee they could individually hear me give a heartfelt apology on my 900 number.
Come on. This is a scam. This is not a man of God. This is a man of fraud. He hit on me in the green room.
I know, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Wait a minute, Rev. Every time you do something wrong, you can be forgiven?
Well, that's right, Dick. Sometimes on a good day, the Lord forgives me 3 or 4 times.
Wow. You must take a lot of vitamins. All right, when we come back, we'll meet a college co-ed who joined the Mile High Club with a religious man, but says she doesn't want to be a frequent flyer. Stick around. Welcome back. We're talking about scandals in the clergy. Now, many of us have sat on an airplane next to a crying baby or a really fat guy with BO. Our next guest sat next to a horny monk. She's a college co-ed who was taken advantage of sexually by a monk while traveling on an airplane. Now, her name is Deirdre, but we're going to call her Dee Dee because that's a really cute nickname. Dee Dee, tell us your tragic story.
Well, I was flying back to college from Alaska here to California. I go to State Tech University.
State Tech, a well-known school. What's your major there?
I'm undecided, Dick.
Well, good luck with that. So you leave Alaska, you board a plane, you take your seat, you look around to see if anybody left any earphones so you don't have to buy a pair. Then what happens?
Well, next to me sits this kind-looking man in a long, flowing orange robe. He was a monk from Tibet, and he said his name was Ki, and he seemed nice.
Mm-hmm. So you're on this plane, and you're sitting next to this monk, Ki. Then what happens?
Well, after we got up in the air and had leveled off, he
So what you're saying is, monk he see, monk he do.
Yes, and then, I'm sorry.
You know, Dee Dee, I am guessing this is difficult for you.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay. You just take your time, okay? But if you could go now, I'd appreciate it.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, he asked the flight attendant for a blanket, and he completely covered us.
He was pitching a tent.
Yeah, I guess, but I was too scared to think, and then he reached his hand up under the blanket.
Okay, now listen, I know this is difficult for you, but we have to keep this graphic. So, let's assume that your body is a map of the United States, okay? And the monk went for some traveling. Now, where did he travel to?
Oh, well, he reached his hand up.
Okay, so he went to the Twin Cities.
Yes.
Okay, did he do any more sightseeing?
Yes, he went south.
Okay. Did he cross the Mason-Dixon line?
Yes.
Okay. Did he pass the Naval Academy?
Yes.
Here's the big one. Did he go to Florida?
No, not that far south.
Okay. So he made his home way down south in the land of cotton.
Yes.
Bad times there were not forgotten. Look away, you bastard.
Dick, if I may, I hope you said something to somebody, reported it.
No, I was ashamed, and I thought, who's gonna believe me? I know. I kept it inside, thinking I could put it behind me.
You tried to put it behind you, but it doesn't work, does it?
No, I can't get that monk out of my mind. I can't sleep. I don't want to go to church anymore, and I can no longer have sex with my boyfriend.
Can you have sex with anybody else?
No, it has destroyed my life.
Well, Dee Dee, your story moved us. The thought of you going without sex was more than we could bear. So what we did as a surprise, we tracked down that monk who ruined your life.
You did?
Yeah, that's right. In fact, he's backstage right now in our soundproof booth. Turns out his full name is Monk Dali Dung Chow Ki. That's right, the very same man who tried to get his kicks on your Route 66. Now, he thinks he's here to talk about Tibet and to get a monk makeover. But we're going to surprise him as you confront him.
Dick, I really don't know if I could go through with that. The memories.
You'll have to do it sometime, Dee Dee.
I know, I just feel like...
You have to face this and get on with your life if you ever want to be normal and have sex again.
And we don't want to help you with that, huh?
I agree with her. I agree with this young lady 100%. You've got to get this out into the open so that he can apologize and beg for forgiveness.
Okay, Dee Dee, you heard what the experts say. Audience, what do you think? Should she confront him?
I did it.
Dee Dee, how about it? What do you say? That's the spirit. Okay, very good. When we come back, Dee Dee is going to get the chance to confront her tormentor and get this monk off her back. This will be great.
Hey, you can get dick on the World Wide Web. Cruise on by.
Thank you. Okay, we're back with our topic, soiled cloth scandals of the church. With us is Dee Dee, who was groped on a plane by a monk and now becomes hysterical whenever she sees this picture. But we've convinced her she must confront the man who robbed her of her youthful innocence. Isn't that right, folks? Okay. We're going to get this done, Dee Dee. Oh, you know what? You've got some mascara running. Miller, can we get some towels out here? I want you looking fresh when this monk comes out here. Very good. You know, you might want to blow your nose, too, because unfortunately you got one right.
Oh.
You got one right there. You still didn't do it. Like a piece of Spanish moss. Anyway, you take care of that. I'm going to go back. Miller, can we come in here and get this cleaned up? I'm going to go back and get the mug. This will be just fine. Now, remember, folks, he's in our backstage soundproof booth. He thinks he's here to talk about Tibet and to get one of our popular monk makeovers. So let's see what he says. Hello, Dolly.
Oh, hello, Mr. Dietrich.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, you think you're ready for this?
Oh, very ready.
Yeah.
Do you think I will get facial?
Oh, I think you're going to get the works. Yeah. You're going to get all your bases covered. Okay, folks, here he is, Monk Dolly Dung Chao Ki. I don't understand. I don't know what's... Okay, listen, why don't you head up on stage and take a seat there next to Dee Dee, who I think you already know.
Oh, no. I don't think so. But it's a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, we can't do this.
Airplane girl.
That's right, Monk.
Yeah,
That's right. We played a little trick on you. It's the fetching co-ed from the airplane who you tried to take advantage of.
You told?
Yes, she did.
Ooh, so what do you have to say for yourself?
I just want to say how very sorry about the entire incident. But I forgive you.
What?
Wait a minute. How dare you blame her?
What?
Oh, bad move, Monk.
But I did tell the truth, didn't I?
The truth is you tried to seduce this poor girl on an airplane. Isn't that right, Dee Dee? Tell him.
Why would I do that? I am monk. I am celibate. I don't think these thoughts.
Oh, come on, Monk. You expect us to believe that?
Oh, boy, Monk, they're never going to forgive you if you don't cop to it.
No, that is not true at all. Yes, I got on an airplane. Then I took my seat. And after a while, this nice girl started up conversation. I tell her I am monk with vow of celibacy. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she says, "Have you ever seen the thornbirds?" I said, "What?" And then she says, "Hey, how'd you like it if I spanked the monk?" And the next thing I know, she was reaching for my robe.
Wait a second. Are you saying you never once went to the Twin Cities?
Twin Cities?
Yeah, you know, chiches, headlights, happy bags.
Oh, happy bags.
Yeah.
No, not once. Hey, I'm a monk.
Yeah, but people say you monkey around.
No, I'm too busy praying to put anybody down.
You're lying. You're lying.
Fess up here, Monk. Get it out in the open.
Uh-huh. I don't think the monk's telling everything.
Oh,
No, I tell the truth. I tell the truth. No, I tell the truth.
Stop! He's telling the truth. I hit on him, and I made the whole thing up.
Dee Dee.
Sorry,
Dee Dee, why would you do something like that?
because I wanted the attention for a change, and I wanted to become famous, like Beth Ann or Tonya Harding or Divine Brown, and I wanted to become famous the only way you can become famous these days, by by being in a scandal. I'm sorry, Dolly.
It's okay. It's all right.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
You know, Monk, I had a feeling this was going to work out for you tonight.
Yes, I am glad too. I just hope that Dee Dee can get to a happy place in her life.
Thank you.
Well, what have we learned tonight? Well, we've learned what some people will do to get famous. But to all the Dee Dees of the world, let me tell you, being famous is not all that great. It's cost me a lot. My two sons, Richard and Dick Jr. Because of my fame, I could never work out a visitation schedule with their mothers. As a result, I missed everything from Richard's graduation to Dick Jr.'s conception. So the next time you want to be famous, think about it. For now, I'm Dick Dietrich. Who wants an autograph?
Wait, don't go to that kitchen yet. There's a whole lot more of Nightstand coming right up.